r/AskReddit by Redmond Dts. Women of Reddit, what hints have you given to your crush that they missed? I bartended, and I waved the tab of a regular, and when I told him his drinks were on me, he made the joke, bet you say that to all the pretty girls. I said, drinks are only waved for hot people the bartender has a crush on. And he looked so confused, and said he was honored to be the exception to that rule. We snuggled all night watching a movie together. Then when he went to leave, I tried to kiss him goodbye, but he rejected it and drove away. Dejected, I went back to my room to sulk. He calls me 10 minutes later asking to meet me outside. I get outside, and he shouts in disbelief, "Wait, were you trying to kiss me? Does that mean you like me?" Boy had legit driven away and called his friend because he was confused and thought I was giving mixed messages about liking him or not. My mother-in-law met my father-in-law when they both worked at a pizza place as teenagers. She was really into him, so she'd go in on her nights off to help slice tomatoes and onions and dropped hints to him for months, but he never picked up on any of it. One night she'd brought her she kisses and went to put them in the cooler and asked if he'd like his kisses cold. He said, "Actually I prefer warm kisses," so she said okay and kissed him. That was when he realized she liked him. She blushes when she tells the story, as she admits that was very unlike her, but her gut said to go for it. They've been married for 40 years. Well, in high school my hints were to act like I couldn't stand the guy and that they were the person I found most annoying or uncrushable in the whole school. Shockingly misinterpreted every time. No idea why. I put his hand on my boob and he got nervous and said, how is your day?" I asked him to see my new bedspread in my room and test it out. And he was like, "Oh, I'm not into that decoration type stuff." Anyway, we are engaged and expecting. I once asked a guy if I could kiss him. We had been hanging out in a way that was conducive to that, and he said yes. I kissed him. It was great. But then we just parted ways in a natural way. 3 days later, this man calls me all shocked that I was hitting on him. He told a friend about the interaction, and they had to point it out. "Sir, I literally kissed you." He asked me directly, "Can you give me one clue on who your crush is?" And I just looked into his eyes for a while and said he had brown eyes. He didn't get it until he looked in the mirror. It worked out fine though, we've been dating for a year now. Edit. The clue I gave wasn't supposed to be too obvious. I kept it vague, since it was a new crush at the time. I wasn't too sure about how real my feelings to him were, and we weren't super close, so I didn't want to give him anything too obvious to scare him off. I did tell him directly after a month or so. He panicked a lot. But it's resolved, and we are doing fine now. Once during a wedding after party, I had a girl tell me I was really hoping to have sex tonight. She said it to me twice. And I was just like, best of luck to you. I know how bad that sounds, but low self-esteem really wears on you over the years. Back then I couldn't even fathom that girl wanted to get with me. In this thread, a lot of hints that are normal human behaviors. Speaking as a man. Please don't drop hints. Please just tell us. We are very complex creatures, and unfortunately, most are not wired for subtlety. Thank you. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this one, why not like and subscribe for more? Have a nice evening.